Defy World Championship.
Earlier was all about championship implications for Trey Miguel, the new #1 contender for the Ultralight Championship, looking to make championship history, is another member of the Rascals, Zachary Wentz.
What a shot by our production team. If you stare up at the #1 contender for the Defy Championship as it stands, Zachary Wentz. If it's your first time hearing about Defy, it's a brilliant company representing the Pacific Northwest in Seattle and surrounding cities. And how interesting would it be to have a championship change hands almost 1,000 miles away from home?
It already happened. The Defy tag team titles did in fact change hands. But trying to prevent another title from leaving Defy at the moment will be this man, the champion, Artemis Spencer. Again, bested current Ultra champion Shane Strickland to win the Defy World title. He has other title defenses against the likes of Desmond Xavier. We saw him in action for the Ultralight title. He's also had successful title defenses against the likes of MJF and Ethan HD, and proudly representing Defy Wrestling. As you mentioned, Defy really putting the Seattle wrestling scene on the map.
Similar to how PCW Ultra has changed the landscape of the Los Angeles and Greater California area's wrestling scene.
Here to set the stage for this Defy World title matchup, our own Dan Masters.
Wrestling fans, this contest is your Wrestle Summit semi-main event of the evening, and it's for the Defy Championship. Introducing first, our challenger. He comes to us from Dayton, Ohio, weighs 185 pounds. He is 1/3 of the Rascals. Ladies and gentlemen, Zachary Wentz. His opponent, he is our current reigning, defending Defy World Champion from Vancouver, BC, Canada, weighing 212 pounds, Artemis Spencer. One fall for the Defy Championship.
Artemis Spencer putting his Defy title on the line. Artemis really carries himself with an era of experience. He's really a young veteran, but he's just got those veteran instincts and takes him to the ring time in, time out. As I mentioned, a litany of tough title defenses thus far, but one thing remains the same. He's held on to that Defy title.
Artemis Spencer is relatively unknown in Southern California, but for those of you who have not seen him, you're in for a treat. He has earned his way to becoming Defy World Champion, and tonight he proves himself to an entirely new and worldwide audience on Amazon Prime and Fight.
Stage is set, Defy title on the line. Again, pitting Defy Wrestling against Impact Wrestling in this unique environment that is Wrestle Summit. Zachary Wentz trying to make it a big night for the Rascals. We saw Trey Miguel victorious in our opening contest, earning a shot at the Ultralight title. Speaking of that title, Desmond Xavier came very close to taking it from Jake Atlas, and now more championship gold on the line.
Close only works in horseshoe and hand grenades, my friend, and quite frankly, Jake Atlas would be disappointed in you to have such an assertion. Jake Atlas is the champion and will remain the champion. And when it comes to this match, I feel Artemis Spencer may agree that he'll walk out with a title.
Beautiful balance on display by the Defy champion Artemis Spencer, who was not impressed with that rascal's gesture of Zachary Wentz. And grabbed a hold now. Zachary Wentz using the ring as a weapon, putting his hands on the official in the process. Wentz is a bit of a wild card, very unpredictable. The sickest dude in all the land, as he calls himself. Big super kick by the challenger.
Yeah, I knew Zachary Wentz as too sick for this world, Zachary Wentz, and it is that sickness that consumes him. It's his obsession with being the best. And as a team, my God, look at Spencer. The Rascals have proven that they are the best over and over.
Artemis Spencer again, look at the balance of the champion. Big moonsault to the outside, taking out Zachary Wentz.
But that's as a team, Tom. Can Zachary Wentz do it as an individual? Can he have a successful singles appearance here in his PCW Ultra debut?
Things looking good right now for the Defy champion, Artemis Spencer, who, even though he looks on the surface like he would be grounded in tradition, in that more traditional grounded style, he can take to the air, you know, at a moment's notice. We saw with that huge moonsault to the outside. So the champ willing to take risks as well. He can really do it all.
Yeah, but he's in for a hell of a match here and a hell of a fight with Zachary Wentz representing Impact Wrestling. On top of his game, having the best year, 2 years of his career, Zachary Wentz's career has absolutely exploded.
Nice knee there. Follows in. Big shot by Wentz. Going, gone. Will the title be gone from Artemis Spencer? That remains to be seen. Shooting star press from a standing position, near fall.
Wentz going in, choosing to hook that outside leg, and now wanting to take his time. He knows he has the advantage here. Might attempt to pick apart Artemis, but taking a moment to jaw with the fans who are giving him hell right now.
For the champion Artemis Spencer, after the 1% just lost the Defy Tag Team titles to Warbeast, do you think the weight of the world is on this guy's shoulders right now?
You're talking about Spencer?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, I believe that would be the case. If you're Artemis Spencer, you know your company's down, you know, a championship. And frankly, no one knows quite what Warbeast will do with those titles. Artemis Spencer needs to make sure he hands that championship back to his promotion at the end of the night and gets his winner's purse, because frankly, how embarrassing would it be? Cover now. Only a 2 count, and how embarrassing would it be to lose all of your championships so far from home for Defy?
Seattle, Washington, you better batten down the hatches if Warbeast is coming your way with those Defy Tag Team titles. Breaking down the champion there was Zachary Wentz, rolling through into this chancery with the bridge. A lot of pressure being put on the champion, who wisely gets to that bottom rope. But a little slow to break the hold there. Holding on for that added second or two was the challenger.
Not only that, but that chancery really dug into the esophagus of the champion Spencer, and the referee right on top of it, but Spencer able to get that rope break.
Cover now by Zachary Wentz, who is feverishly looking for the win and to win championship gold. Again, the Defy title on the line here in our semi-main event. Zachary Wentz really applying the pressure to the champ at this point in the matchup, trying to sap that strength.
He's in for a fight, is Wentz. That running forearm just shows how vicious Artemis Spencer can be, digging those knees in with that Muay Thai clinch.
Oh man, big shot though there by Zachary Wentz, who countered the kick nicely and just waylaid the champion. In for a fight, as you mentioned. The athleticism now. Nice counter into the Saito suplex by Spencer.
Picture perfect Saito suplex from Artemis Spencer, the Defy World Champion. But for how long will he hold his title? Only a few minutes into this match, and he looks worse for wear at this point, Toddy. He may have had the advantage just a moment ago, but not able to capitalize and stay on top of Wentz. Look at that, elusive is Spencer.
Artemis Spencer, the Defy champion, goes from 0 to painful in about 1.5 seconds, if that. Can really accelerate and take you to task. Nice counter again and unloads with the strikes. He's really vicious with those Muay Thai knees. Keeps you off balance. Shot after shot, and he literally has Zachary Wentz on the ropes here, partner.
He sure does. Ooh, beautiful stalling drop kick through the rope and able to kick Zach right in the face rather, and Zachary Wentz is not nearly in as much of an advantageous position as he once was in this match.
Oh, he isn't. Oh, look at that. Thought it was going to be a power bomb, but modifies it into the backbreaker. Innovative offense there by Spencer, who looks to cap off a successful title defense. Wentz kicks it too.
I am so impressed with Artemis Spencer thus far in this match. To able to come back from adversity as Wentz really controlled the first half of what we've seen here, and Spencer still in it, still fighting.
I'm also very impressed with the ability of Zachary Wentz to dig down deep and stay alive and keep his bid alive for the Defy title. Great competition thus far. Dragon sleeper, but a nice counter knee by Wentz.
Look at Wentz. Oh my God, landing right on the chin was that flying right knee. You can see the head jolted.
Look out, Gunkel driver by Wentz. And gets the close call. That's one of his signatures and just about made history.
How the hell did Artemis Spencer kick out of that? His Defy Heavyweight Championship in the balance and almost taken from him there.
This has been a sprint from the opening bell. What competition with the Defy title on the line. Excellent action, man. What a shot, 12-6. That was a nasty, nasty kick there by Zachary Wentz.
Look at Wentz now. Want to take a risk here, going up to that corner turnbuckle. Spencer, the veteran, right on top of it. And now Artemis Spencer got him in that inverted fireman's carry.
Nice counter back the other way by the challenger, but eats a big right hand courtesy of Artemis Spence. Nobody home for the spin wheel kick. Flying knee now by Wentz. Back and forth. Who wants it more?
Oh. The sweat on these men's bodies make them so slippery.
Comes up with the audible though into the sidewalk slam variation there. Bit of a back suplex as well.
Yeah, and also a variation in the sense that he dropped Wentz right on the back of his neck there, as opposed to the flat of his back. And Wentz looks loopy. I mean, you can see in his eyes there's something missing there at this stage of the match, as he just needs that middle rope just to pull himself up to a vertical base.
Great call, Christian. Hit hard upstairs, and so much of Zachary Wentz's offense is predicated with the high risk, being able to go up top. I don't think he's gonna have that ability. Well, maybe I stand corrected. UFO cutter by Wentz. Digs down deep. History being made here? No, not yet. Wow.
I could have swore that was it. Zachary Wentz putting men all over the world away with that maneuver. In the shock in Wentz's face, has to be wondering what he's got to do to put away the champion Artemis Spencer.
Well, that's a heck of a question. I mean, Wentz has hit the Gunkel driver and now the UFO cutter, and somehow, some way, Artemis Spencer still fighting on.
Oh, goes for it again.
Yep, sure did.
Unable to get it though. Beautiful counter.
Nasty.
Driving Wentz right into the canvas is Artemis Spencer. And the Defy World Champion looks to retain his championship. Going up to that top turnbuckle. What will Spencer do?
Artemis Spencer doesn't want to see another Defy title go by the waistline. Beautiful.
Busted open is Spencer, bleeding from the nose. Can he win his title back? That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and still Defy World Champion, Artemis Spencer.
Artemis Spencer, a successful title defense of the Defy Championship. Title defense that'll leave you breathless, because I'll tell you what, Zachary Wentz, the challenger, came loaded for bear. Hit the Gunkel driver, hit the UFO, cutter, went for it again. Beautiful counter ability by Artemis Spencer. Defy Wrestling should be proud of this champion.
Artemis Spencer may have broken his nose in his plight to defend that Defy World Championship, that beautiful title he holds in his right hand. And Spencer, impressive tonight, bleeding for his title, bleeding for this opportunity. What a showing by both Impact Wrestling and Defy on this evening. Defy with the dub.